Hi. I just recorded this, but the video I made was 14 minutes, and I've been trying to train myself to just cut to the fucking chase, because I like to tell like the whole story of whatever, but don't nobody want to hear all that shit. I mean, it might be entertaining, but it's like, no. So today's video is about my time at Jewel Osco and how long I worked there, why I quit, the story and the complications. So like I said, I'm trying to cut to the chase because the last video was 14 minutes and I wasn't going to watch any of it to edit it. I was just going to just pad the video together and just post it. So I worked at Jewel's for 3 months. I worked in the front end. Whoever, if you a male and you want to work at Jewel's, try to get into another department. Don't try to get the front end, because that might be your first department that they put you in. But if you can get at another one, like if grocery needs help or bakery or the meat department, whatever, try to get one of them first. Because the thing is, when they see that you big and tall and they see a little meat on you, they think, oh, that's muscle, and they're gonna try to have you do a bunch of damn shit. You know, they'll just have you do like the shit that motherfuckers don't want to do, lifting shit, pushing shit. That's why I never want to work at like UPS or Amazon at the warehouse, because I'm not finna do no damn warehouse shit. Because like, not that I'm lazy, not that I don't want to, it's just I don't want to do it, you know. My thing is, when I have a job, I want to be comfortable at least. At least I can be comfortable doing the shit. You know, working at Jewel's, I had blisters on my hands, blisters on my feet, had back pains, all that shit. Yada, yada. So it was even annoying trying to get into the fucking job. So my auntie got me into this job. And jobs always sit up there and say they're hiring, but then once you apply, they don't respond to you. You got to keep calling their ass. Like, well, I got to dick ride you to hire me. You want the help, don't you, bitch? But anyway, got into the job. First problem with the job is they only gave me 12 hours. I was honestly fine with that, because I used to work at the One Summer Chicago program doing a YMCA thing, like 2 years before that. And they was only paying $8.25. They still are. That should be a fucking crime, but whatever. Jewel's is paying $11.50. This is last year, 2019. They was paying $11.50. So I was like, okay, whatever. It was more than what I was making more than what I was making at the YMCA, but the YMCA was giving me 40 hours. So, yeah. It was budget cut. They was doing budget cuts. Somebody I knew, they were doing budget cuts with the young people. So, that'd be the thing. They give all the old people hours and shit, but the young people, that's why it's bad to work at places like that. They'll cut your hours real quick. This girl I knew talking about she had fucking 30 hours, and then they cut her shit down to 12. I'm just like, why the fuck you still working here? But you know, some people our age feel that they can't get another job because it'd be so hard to get the first job. Then other motherfuckers be hopping from job to job every year. I mean, not every year, every fucking few months, which is crazy as hell. It's hard for me to get this damn job. So like I said, I was in the front end. I was a bagger and a cart pusher. I couldn't be a cashier. You have to slave for 3 months before you become a cashier, which is fucking stupid, but that's their requirement. Another reason why I quit the job is my damn assistant manager. She was a fucking cunt. You know, I say every bad word in the fucking book. And if you just call somebody a bitch, and that's a little casual ass word. She was a cunt, a C-U-N-T. Hated her so much. She just used to do over, like the manager wasn't even, the managers was cool. That lady, I guess she was striving to be an actual manager. She wasn't good, and I hope she still ain't no damn manager. That's why you was an assistant, because you don't know what you're doing. If it was her turn to run the store by herself, she fuck up this. Was not good. These niggas had me outside more than inside. One time I was outside pushing carts for a fucking month, and my schedule was Thursday through Sunday, because I was working I was going to school Monday through Thursday, and all that shit. And my dumb ass told them I was available anytime, Saturday and Sunday. I forgot who the hell told me to tell them that, because when you tell jobs that, they'll hire you quicker if you say you're available anytime. But them niggas that told me at the damn the 6 a.m. shift, and I fucking hated that shit. So yeah, one time I had a damn panic attack, because look, budget cuts. So it's supposed to be like at least 3 people outside pushing carts. Jewel's got 2 sides to them, where both sides got carts on them. I counted them carts one day because I was bored. It's 150 carts. It was Saturday. It was busy. It was only 8 carts on both sides. I can't push all these carts in there at once. And the fact that I have to call for backup is some bullshit. Because her ass was running she wasn't in charge, but because the manager was there. And she would just kept calling me on a walkie-talkie, talking about, hurry up, do this, do this, do this. And I had a panic attack. My chest tightening up. I can't breathe and shit. I never had one of those before. Thought it was an asthma type. I never had one of them before either. That's what I'm saying. Jobs had you slaving and shit and got you breaking down and all that crap. I had to drive myself to the hospital and shit, which was hilarious because I ain't even... Man, the hospital was just 3 minutes away, and hell, I didn't want to take an ambulance because how the fuck was I gonna get to my car? So yeah, another reason why I quit, they were fucking with my money. So one time they started giving me 16 hours. So I came late one time, but that shouldn't affect my money. I come, my check is fucking 5 hours short. $60 are going because after the 3 months you get I got a 50-cent raise, so I got 12. I'm like, where money at? They looking at the shit and they talking about some, oh, it seemed like someone clocked you in and you clocked in again and kicked you out. That shit ain't even fucking sound right. I'm just like, we got identical fucking IDs and shit. What the fuck? So they're talking about it's gonna be on next check. And I'm like, oh, next check and shit. After my next check, I quit fucking coming because don't play with my money. I was buying Christmas gifts that year. And then another thing, I have asthma. It was cold outside, so it's like, this is like November, December. It's raining, weather cold. What's it called? I tell they ass, I just gotta text on my watch. It's the weather cold and shit, and they got me outside in the freezing rain. It was so cold, I had lost my damn voice and shit. I was sick. And I told the manager, and I brought him the doctor's summary. He talking about some, oh, well, this doesn't say you can't go outside. And I'm just like, really? Y'all treat me like a kid now. I gotta bring y'all a doctor's note to let y'all know, oh, I can't be outside. Dumb, goofy shit. That's another reason why I left. I just could not be. It was just a toxic environment. The reason why the assistant manager was such a C word was because the store director wasn't no damn better. And I'm just like, one time the whole store was mad. Everybody who worked there was mad. And I'm just like, what the fuck? What type of shit? I hate, because I'm a naturally happy person. Everybody liked me at work. That'd be the thing. When I come into a room, everyone loves me. These motherfuckers, it was just too much. I couldn't work there. I just ended up quitting because I asked my mama, I'm like, hey, should I quit? And then she was like, oh, no, you shouldn't quit because if you end up quitting this, you're going to get another job and you ain't going to like that. And you're going to get another job and don't like that. But when my mama generation, they have stayed at a job for centuries. What decades? They will stay at a job as long as they can, even if they treating them like shit, even if they're doing them wrong. My generation ain't like that. We gonna quit and try to find another job like that. And then we got side hustles and shit that we can do. I want finna stay there and slave. Hell no. Nah. Back hurting, blisters on my feet, my hands, my back hurt. No. And then another thing something that was real bogus was the union. The union wasn't shit. So I don't even know if I can opt out of the union. It's just, I told you, I was only getting paid $11.50. So the union, to get into the union, it was $150. So they'd take money out your check every week to pay for it. So after taxes, I would get $114. Then when they added the union bullshit, they'd take $25 on my check every time. So I was only getting $89 a week. It'd be like 3 different sections of what they're taking out. They're taking out for union dues initiation, and union dues awards. I don't know what any of that shit mean. So I'm just like, since they're taking money on my shit, I should call them and complain about my assistant manager. So I called and said, hey, I'm here to file a complaint. The lady first she didn't want to like let me talk at first. Then she let me. So then after I told her what was wrong, she said, well, you can't call this number to complain. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I supposed to call y'all then for? She talking about you can only call to like about a phony write-up. So say if you got a write-up and you don't think you should have got it, we can fake the write-up so you won't have one. Bitch, I don't care about no damn write-up. This motherfucker treating me like shit. This other lady at work talking about some call corporate. I'm not finna keep calling all these niggas. I'ma just leave. Because it's not worth it at that point. Ain't nobody finna stay at a fucking job all that long. Cause like I said, my parents, they used to staying at jobs for life. I wasn't doing that shit. I only went there for 3 months and I just quit. Because like, I just couldn't do it no more. It's just back pains, foot pain, all that shit. Just treating you like shit. I wasn't fucking with that. At all. That's why I'm glad I work at Amazon, but I do the personal shopping. I work at Whole Foods, so I like that a little bit better because it's way better. You know, I get paid 15. The wage is better. It's just Jewels is a toxic ass environment. They do budget cuts and won't give you no fucking hours, and it's bogus as hell. Union one shit. The management want shit, like, they just ain't care. They think you fucking robots and shit. You not. Like, get your ass out there. Just because you making this money and you, like, running this company don't mean you better than nobody, nigga. Like, I hate that shit. So, if you a male and you want to work at Jewels, try to work at a different department, because if you like working, if you like doing shit like that, go ahead. But me personally, I don't like pushing shit because I can do some heavy lifting and shit if it requires me to. If I need to, then fine. But I ain't finna just do it every fucking day. That shit hurt.